Nowhere, falling on my balcony, is milk bone brushing shoes. Fell on my balcony, and the funny thing is there's my son's girlfriend comes over with her dog sometimes, and I never see him with a bone, but he eats everything. He'll even pick up this onion and eat it. And my son was telling me, he says, you can cut off the ends of the onion, but the best way to cut an onion is this way. Now, how many ways are there to cut an onion? And I'm not going to cut it up unless I'm making something. And I like onions. And I have my compost bag, and I really don't like these bags, and I think they're expensive. But I'm going to do 2 onions. One I'm going to cut this way, but I'm going to start both with this off. Okay? There's also a certain way to hold an onion or anything when you're cutting your vegetables this way. And obviously it's round, so should I take off the peel and hold the round? How should I hold the rounds? Is it easier to slice it this way? So we're just going to go in a few techniques of onion slicing just to show you how intricate every element that we see in codes. Morse code, is there a code in Morse code that I'm working on? And yes, there is a code in Morse code that I have taken out right now. And if you hold on a second, I'm still peeling the onion. I'm going to bring over the secondary code of Morse code underneath there before I continue on with the onion video, just in case you don't want to see it. And what it is that inside the A letter, okay, it's a dot and a line giving me 3. Inside the I, okay, it's actually 2 dots, but I made the bar value as 2. The 1 dot value as 1. So not to confuse the bar between the dot, but what if there's 2 dots? What if there's 3 dots? And the maximum, okay, is I think there's one with 4 dots. The H is 4 dots. So should I make a bar worth 5 and a dot worth 1? That way the difference, the minute I mark a 5, you'll know it would be a 1 bar. If I mark a 10, you know it would be a 2 bar because there's no numeric value that goes up to 10. But what if I marked a 2? Okay, you'd know right away it was 2 dots. What if I marked a 3? You'll know right away that it's 3 dots. What if I marked the 4? The 4, okay, you'll know right away it's 4 dots. But if I mark a 5, how do I not know it's not the G letter, 2, 2, and 1, 5? Right? How do I know it's not a 2, 2, and 1, 5? Because the G, just having a 2 in it, all the 2's, we're going to forget about those 2's, and we're going to change the code in that. And we're going to create all the codes inside the, you can't hear me right now? We're going to change the code inside the G, which is 2 bars. You see it shows 2 bars. We're going to change these to 5. Well, that would make 5, 5, 10. It would now give me G11. Okay? So we have a bar over here, make that 5. We'd have F8. We have a bar here, make it a 5, 6, 7. We have a D7. In order to bring this over here, C, we have 2 bars is 10 and 2 is 12. If I have to change this to Roman numerals, it'd be X11. This would be V11. So it's almost considerably the same. 7 and 3 are the opposite in the numeric fashion of 10. 7 and 12 is 19. How do we create this 19? We create it from 13. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 will be 3 and 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 plus 4 is 7. We have numeric values all the way up the scale. In B, we'll have B valued at number 8. See, we have a bar equaling to 5. Here we have a bar. See, the same numeric fashion of B and F comes together as 2 and 6. And there's a special place in other places of 2 and 6 because 6 is the half-life. Okay, 6 is the half-life. So here we have another 8. Okay, and here we would have V111. And we notice that it's in the 6 and 8 of the separation of the 7th gate connecting the heavens. 88. 2 hearts come together to create a diamond. 111. Now, should I have 3 1s in a row? Is there an opposite to this? Look, V, which in Spanish resembles the B, is also 1, 1, and 1. 1, 2, 3, and 5 is 8. So we have V8 and B8, and we have F8 over here. So we have 4, the numeric value in the regular alphabet at 4, the regular numeric value of 6, the regular numeric value of 2, each equaling now to 8. And this is the way I can transform. And to find the reason I'm going to use these 2's right now is because 2, I'm going to say 2 equals 5, 1 equals 1. So what about 3? We can't get 3 anywhere because it's a bar, and the most we have, 3 without a bar, 3 without a bar. Now here's an L, 3 1s, okay, 2, which would now be 5, and here's another 8 over here. Here's another 8, 5 over here. So would the first one, the second one, the third one, and the fourth one each have a different value? Can we now change it into binary? And we can have the value of 1, 2, 4, and 8, because the maximum amount of numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, the maximum 1, 2, 3, 4, there's no more than 4 spaces. So maybe we can have them on different levels, where we can use binary. We can use binary. The bar can have a value scale of let's say 3, 6, 9, or something like that, and the dot would have a binary of 1 or 2, 4, 6, 8. And this would be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I don't know. I'm just thinking of something. Anyways, let's get back to the onion for those who are still here and want to stick around. So when we go ahead and we have to take this stuff off because nobody wants to eat this. And I've got a chicken to put into the oven. And let me get this done. So if I slice it, where's that slice? If I want to do it this way, right, I'm just going to end up with... Okay, and they're sticking to it, right? I don't like that they stick to it. So what if I would cut it on an angle? Or I'm just going to keep cutting it, right? And now that it's that flat, to keep my fingers out of the way, I can now cut, you know, just go. This is the natural way I think to cut an onion should be. It's what the onion is telling you. The onion is saying, cut me this way. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Raphael, tearing things apart where the word counts. Getting ready to shove that beautiful fricassee in the oven. I made it pray, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Thank God this chicken, his mind is in heaven, his body is left on earth. He left it for us. He chose to be a chicken, okay? They chose to be vegetables. Their element of growth is in nature, where it's a constant. Our element of choice is inside our mind. They wanted to be a chicken. Communication is a very important tool. Communication is a very important tool. The angle and the transition and transmission of one's mind is the animal you were put into, the animal you chose. Do you think they're here on this planet as we are here on this planet? The vegetables are soaking right now 1 beet in a little bit of brine. And I'm going to put it on here. I don't know if it helps it. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.